someone at the end of the Jacksonville-Springwood Railway line because that's the only place the train goes. Trust me, I have ridden the train up and down Illinois, and eventually it comes to an end, and you can either get off or you can go all the way back. Now, I know my papa's just trying to give me some sound advice, but keep in mind, I'm tone deaf in my left ear. I always was, always will be. See, one thing, it goes in one ear and then out the other, only different and changed, and a lot more dangerous to the people around me. But I hate to ill-advise and bad decisions. Like a river of fire takes to a small Pakistani straw village during the dry season. I can't help it. I blame the ear. So when I came home last Friday night, married to Jack Jackson from Jacksonville, my papa got all mad and he threw me and my new husband right out of the house. He told me not to go repeating history, and he told me not to go repeating history on the lawn. Well, let me tell you something. That's exactly what me and my new husband are going to do. We're squatting on his lawn, and we ain't leaving till he apologizes for kicking us out or till he dies. Isn't that right, my honey boo?
Well, I ain't saying I'm sorry, and I ain't gonna be dying anytime soon. You hear me, Melissa? Listen, I'm a good father. Always was, always will be. I don't try to control my kids. I'm not like some dictator controlling his citizens, or like a man with a remote-controlled robot controlling his robot with a remote control, or like Fox News. I just don't want my kids to make the same mistakes in life that I done. Especially if that mistake is getting all mixed up with people from Jacksonville. I'll let you in on a little secret about Jacksonville. It's full of vampires. Now, I ain't talking about those fang movie vampires that suck blood from virgins and all that. I'm talking about those fang Jacksonville vampires that suck blood from virgins. There's a difference. One of them's fake, and one of them's as real as the sunrise that can kill a vampire. How do I know? Because I married one. God rest her eternally damned soul. And I ain't taking any chances with my daughter or her newfound bloodthirsty husband. I went out, got me a Russian Orthodox cross, and a bag of Tennessee garlic. And if they don't stop squatting on my land, I'll get a lawyer too. I know my rights. At common law, a landowner owes a trespasser no duty of care, especially if that trespasser is part of the living dead. Now, I still love Melissa, don't get me wrong. It's just that she's young and healthy and liable to be a vampire now. And you know what they say about the youth. One day they grow up and kill their parents. And I would do anything for my daughter except die or apologize.
Now, I'm the conductor of the Jacksonville, Illinois, Springwood train line. And let me tell you one thing. There ain't a better way of getting hitched than on my stretch of track to and from Jacksonville to Springwood. There's a lot of lonely people out there, and a lot of those people ride the train. I guess you could say the world is like a train traveling from Springwood to Jacksonville every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 and 3, full of lonely people trying to find their husbands and wives. Now, being the conductor, I never thought I'd find my own amore on these tracks, but that's exactly what happened. I can remember it now. The way Melissa coaxed me with her auburn cinnamon hair. The way she peeled back her neon green butterfly scrunchie and squinted her doughbird eyes from all the noxious train smoke and said, "Hey, conductor, you want to get married and squat on my father's land and piss him off?" Well, I tell you, I'm in a complex emotion called love. And it feels like one of those Russian nesting dolls, you know? The kind that you open up to find another doll inside, and then you open that doll, and you find another doll inside, and then so on and so forth until you find the last doll. And inside you find a heaping portion of fanatical town fuse wrapped in a diamond glaze of revenge and love. Now, maybe history does repeat itself. Maybe two towns, dangerously and inevitably connected by the glistening steel of train track, can find amends through the love of two of their star-crossed ticket-tearing children.
Get off my land, vampires!
Or maybe not.